A bicyclist is dead after being hit by a vehicle, and the driver is now facing charges. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police say it happened last night around 11:30 in the southwest part of town. Now, we've mapped it out for you. CMPD says officers responded to South Tryon Street near Still Creek Road. That's where they say they found Christopher Starr dead on the sidewalk and his bicycle with heavy damage. Detectives say he was riding with a reflective vest and flashing light on his helmet along the road. They say a driver heading the same way partially collided with the bicycle, sending Starr airborne before landing on the sidewalk. The driver of the vehicle, Christian Castillo, is charged with felony hit and run and involuntary manslaughter. New